a tour with us of the Anishinabek, the people of this place, exhibit at the Grand Rapids Public Museum.
Learn through the stories of Michigan's first people in our own words.
Traditional forms of leadership are alive today in tribal government, but there are also new institutions. Federally recognized tribes are sovereign nations with the right to self-government and self-regulation. Tribes elect their own governments and may have their own police force and judicial courts. Many tribes also create their own education, health, natural resources, and social service systems.
We lived and thrived using nature's resources. Over many generations, the Anishinabek developed a thorough knowledge of the environment. Through hunting, fishing, gathering, agriculture, and medicinal practices, we learned how to live in harmony with nature. We found in wood, stone, clay, shells, bones, hides, and plants all we needed to live in West Michigan.
Our rich decorative traditions change and grow. Long before Europeans arrived here, the Anishinabek had developed refined artistic traditions using native materials, many of which survive in some form today. We pass on traditional skills, keeping them alive, but we also adapt to new materials and new economies.
We don't all practice spirituality in the same way. In Anishinaabe communities today, there is a wide range of opinion about the meaning of spirituality. Some Anishinaabe practice Christianity, others blend Christian and traditional beliefs. Still others are committed to traditional spiritual practices.
Social gatherings are an important part of our evolving traditions. Modern powwows began in Michigan in the 1960s. They incorporate traditional woodland Indian music and dance with those learned from tribes in other states and new songs composed by drum groups. Powwows draw Anishinabek from all over the nation to socialize with other Indian people. Most gatherings are open to the public.
We honor the tradition of military service and personal sacrifice.
The Anishinabek honor many kinds of community service. Elders, spiritual and political leaders, and traditional healers are often recognized as protectors of their people.
Military service holds a unique place of honor. The Anishinabek have fought in every major war in American history.
Our traditional values sustain us during difficult times. For the Anishinabek, living among non-Indians often means facing discrimination and stereotyping. Problems arise from false perceptions of Indians based on social, cultural, and physical distinctions that separate one group from another. The popular image of us is often wrong, or only part of the story.
We had to change in response to pressures from non-Indian settlements. Our people learned new ways to make a living. Our ability to adjust to changes allowed us to stay in Michigan.
The future for the Anishinabek is ongoing and forever.
The future for the Anishinabek is, as always, inseparable from the fate of the waters, soil, plant, and animal beings.
This exhibit is a learning place to open the eyes of people that have never met a native or known a native.
You will see how our lives and our connection to the land and to each other is one of the most important pieces of our history.
I believe the future will allow us to continue learning those ancestral ways and keeping them instilled and passing them on to our next generations.